you put yourself in my position, right here is where you see positive. So when people are looking up to the positive, they're looking. When people are looking back, that's the part of the brain that looks at what are the problems, what's wrong, what needs to be improved, and so forth. And these are circuits inside of us. And as soon as you use any circuit to get what you want, that circuit grows stronger. And of course, we always want more. So in your relationship, your partner's not giving you what you want more. And so you go right to the circuit that goes to the negative, rather than learning how to go to the positive. But how to get through that negative is such a clever idea. You can't, usually if you're angry, it's hard to just come back to love right away. So you feel anger, the opposite of anger is some disappointment, some sadness. Then another feeling tone other than sadness is I'm afraid. See, sadness is it didn't happen. Fear is what could happen. You see, it's in the future. And then guilt is what should have happened. So you got yourself feel bad about how you contributed to the problem. It's hard for people to feel guilt when you're blaming your partner. That's why the Men Are From Mars ideas are so important, is because we can recognize they don't know what they're doing and we don't know what we're doing, and therefore we're both at fault. And you have to see how that is. And an example of that is women who are in relationships where they feel he's no longer the guy who was there for me. There's no longer a passion. There's no longer interest. He ignores me, or he argues with me. He doesn't hear me. I feel isolated. I feel lonely next to the man I used to love. Okay, well, just get you used to love him and you're not loving now. So you can feel guilty about how negative you are now, but you can't feel guilty about how negative you are because you see yourself as a victim. You think it's all his fault. So, but you have to realize, in order to release yourself from anger, you also have to feel guilt. You have to feel sadness, you have to feel fear, and then you have to see my part of it. As long as you're a victim, you'll always feel at the effect of someone instead of the power that comes when you realize I'm part of the problem. Then you can solve the problem by changing yourself rather than changing the other person.